bad.
Ooh.
Interesting
Love
start.
it, Steve.
Do you?
Yeah, Ronan wants me to learn, and I don't have the DLC. Okay.
He wants you to learn Steve.
He said it'd be really funny.
Does he want you to be ostracized?
I don't know.
Is this a tactic to make you have no friends, and that way he gets to control your life? I've heard this is very common in abusive relationships, where he kind of tries to cut you off from all
you
your.
want to see the bruise he gave me? I'm kidding.
Well, look, as long as it's like around the collar line, I assume it's fine.
Well.
Those are a badge of honor. That kind of bruise is good. Let's be honest. And as we were talking, Gwyn has already lost the first stock.
Oh goodness. She can make a comeback though.
It's definitely possible. It is Steve, and Gwyn and Steve has gotten a few wins in the past. It's definitely not as prolific as Third Min though.
Hashtag upset question mark.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I would be a bit surprised. I mean, Smirk is definitely one of the more practice players. A lot of other players would have kind of upbeat there the wrong way and died, especially after getting given by the block. So I mean, it's just a testament to how composed he's able to stay in these kind of situations. I mean, still Gwyn. Her minion is very solid, so I'm looking forward to seeing that game too. But yeah, I think this game one is kind of a wash at this point. Even with Diamond, even with the insane power of Steve, there is just sometimes a skill difference.
There is sometimes just a skill difference.
Yeah. What do you think of the match so far?
Well, definitely I've been there before, skill difference. I'm not that good of a player at all, so I feel it.
A lot of the best commentators aren't.
That is
True. They just like the game. So they compensate by commentating.
That's gonna be me.
Careful, Brock. If you hit the table too hard, everything will come crashing down.
Literally. Smirk think I can slide out without turning off anything.
Well, he's really small.
2-1.
Yeah. No, Gwyn getting a stock with that Diamond F smash. I mean, it kills. I'll give her that. But also, it's going to be hard for them to get another stock here. Just since.
Especially at that percent.
100%. One landing there, one down tilt, one up air, a jab. Any of those will lead to game 2. And I can't imagine that we'll be seeing the Steve after this. Oh, collarbone breaker, almost breaking the shield there. Okay.
Hitting some percent. Oh.
Yeah, no, just the up smash from Smirk.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
No, and we're going to be moving on to game 2. I don't imagine Smirk will change characters.
No.
I don't imagine they'll change stages, but I do expect Gwyn to at least switch off of Steve, if not to Midland. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see on the character select screen. Oh, sticking with Steve. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure if it's kind of just feeling like more of a Steve day, but after Smirk won game 1, yeah, no, I think Gwyn.
Bro.
If you need the help.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I think why Gwyn stayed on Steve? Here, I'll let Gwyn hear this one. I think Gwyn stayed on Steve so that when she inevitably loses, she can be like, oh, well, I didn't go mid.
Gwyn, a notorious Johnner. It is a possibility. But I also know that Gwyn does want to do well this season. She's been kind of hunting for a PR spot for the past bit.
But this is an inevitable loss. Like, let's be real.
No, yeah, it's an expected loss. No one faults you for losing to Smirk. But also I know that she kind of wants to, start playing well. She's been entering less ESFs that she's been running, trying to focus more on playing instead of TOing and trying to play.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely a hard thing to balance.
exactly.
Right
Yeah. So I think it is kind of pick that they have faith in, just because they're trying to kind of play a bit more seriously this season. Yeah. Oh, sour fare is disgusting. Yeah, Smirk almost getting a kill off of that even, but not quite gonna be able to get the Tatsu. Reading the roll in with the focus.
So many focus.
Yeah.
3-1 again. 144%.
That's
Could
a good
get a
amount.
stock here.
It is, but also that is a lot of rage on that big
That
beefy
is.
man. Gwyn has to be very careful. If they get hit by another level 3 focus, it could just spell death.
Ryu's got to be one of the best rage
There you go.
Oh, since Smash 4. Yeah. That's when Rage came along. Yeah. I mean, once again, we're kind of seeing a mirror of game 2. Gwyn is definitely, they're doing a bit better, just in the sense of they have less percent on their last stock, but also it's
Sometimes when you know it's probably going to be a wash, you just want to get that percentage.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
That's
Whenever,
how kind of I feel whenever I'm playing somebody. I'm like, I just want to get percent.
yeah. Whenever I'm
And
in
I'm
a
fine.
situation like this, I'm hitting with the "What do you ban, DI?"
Yep.
What do you ban the eye?
Yeah.
That was me with Karama. The one time I played Karama, wiped the floor. I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
Wiped the floor with me. He's one of the best players in the world. And the next game I was like, Jesus Christ, that was close. And so I am playing. What song is this?
Yeah, we'll be moving on to game 3 now. I expect Smirk to stay the same. I expect us to go back to PS2, and we are going with the Min now.
Pretty good.
And yeah, Smirk now up 2-0. It's going to be very hard for Gwyn to kind of come back from a 2-0 deficit,
Crazy upset.
where he's up 2-0.
Fuck you. I was getting there.
That was like the third time I had to say that.
I just don't listen to you, so I
Up
tune you out.
2-0.
Well, clearly you don't. We're here at this tournament.
I've heard enough sass out of
You're done.
you. You're off the team.
Time out.
Buddy, I've been trying. But yeah, I mean, seeing the Min now, I'm not sure if Gwyn played Min to get out of pools. I think Gwyn was... Who did Gwyn have to play to make it out? Gwyn, I believe, was the recipient of
Pulling it up here.
a DQ kind of path. I believe was supposed to play Zan. Yeah, but ended up avoiding Zan and played Batsy.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see kind of how warmed up the Min is now, coming off 2 games to Steve. But I mean, Smirk still just not letting up the gas at all. Yeah.
No mercy.
No, not at all. He's a being devoid of that emotion.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the reason he is such a strong player, is he's able to kind of lock himself in and make himself devoid of any
Yep.
kind of thought, because that's really something that gets a lot of players. Once you're up 2-0, you start to think, I'm going to win. And the second
sometimes that
thought,
messes with you.
the second that thought enters your head, it's immediately over.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, Smirk, been in this situation 100 times. Been in this situation against Gwyn, probably a dozen or so.
Ooh, one stock loss.
Yeah. A stock due to his own
Yeah.
kind of misgivings though, so I don't think he's taking it too hard. Just kind of sharking with up airs right now, keeping Gwyn in the air, keeping them off stage, and that's gonna be it.
Wow.